And we welcome you to another edition of Homefield Advantage here on the My Local Radio Sports Network, brought to you by our friends Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming and Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. I'm Elon Olive, joined by Anthony Colasino, and we got a great show today. We'll hear from Evanston Red Devil coach on the golf links, Mr. Jerry Carroll, as well as a nice little story about two athletes from our neck of the woods making some statewide news. But first, we're going to take it over to Lyman Track and Field. Isn't that right, Anthony?
Yeah. So we have an interview with Lyman Track and Field runner Abby Torgensen. She's having a great season so far and has just been enjoying her performance on the track and field, running all over the place. And also just a fun little sit-down interview with her. We'll go to that interview right now.
Here with Abby Torgensen, a part of Lyman Track and Field. And Abby, hopping straight into the interview, what is the event you do in track and field?
I do the mile, 800, medley, and the 4x8.
What are your best times in those events?
I just got a 6:21 in the mile, and I'm not sure about my 800. I can't think right now. I think it's like around a 250, 240.
Right on. What are some good strategies or just a good form in these high-paced events?
A lot of it's mental. You just really got to tell yourself, especially on the mile, you just got to get through the third lap. A lot of it is just mental strategy and obviously doing the training that you need to be in the best shape you can be.
Moving on to the next question. Who is the funniest teammate on the Lyman Track and Field squad?
Carolyn Williams. She's always so funny, and she just, I don't know, she makes all of us laugh. She's a lot of fun.
What has been your favorite memory on the track and field team?
Honestly, probably just a lot of the time that I've got to spend with the girls that I do distance with, and just all the fun things I get to do with them.
Moving to some get-to-know-you questions. What is your favorite home-cooked meal?
My mom makes really good mashed potatoes. Probably that.
Any toppings with the mashed potatoes?
Ranch. Yeah, I love ranch on them.
Next question. What is your favorite movie or TV show?
Oh, I love La La Land. It's really sad, but it's a good movie.
What is the plot of La La Land for someone who may have not seen it before?
It's basically just about a boy and a girl, and they fall in love. And I don't want to ruin anything, but just certain things happen, and they're like torn apart from each other. Pretty sad, but it's a good movie.
Last question. Who is your favorite music artist?
This is a basic answer, but Taylor Swift.
What is your go-to Taylor Swift song?
Probably Glitch from her Midnights album.
That's all the questions I have, Abby. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, thank you.
That was Abby Torgensen, a part of Lyman Track and Field, and she does a lot of the mile medleys and 8x4 runs, and that's just amazing right there. I cannot run that fast in thousands of years, and she was saying the times, and I was like, wow, that's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I mean, I definitely could not do that as well, but yeah. I mean, that Lyman Track and Field team, they're looking pretty good this year.
Yeah, no, they're looking outstandingly good. And plenty of athletes have already pre-qualified for state. I also talked with Morgan Hatch last week, and this is his first year he's doing track and field, and he's doing the discus throws, and he's already pre-qualified for that.
Wow.
Just talking to him.
It's pretty good.
That's just the type of athletes that are just at Lyman High School right now. We'll take a quick break here on Homefield Advantage, presented by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming and Bear Lake Memorial Hospital.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having an affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
When you have
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming, when benefits matter.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act. When you have an emergency, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Life is better in the country. KNYN, Fort Bridger, Evanston, Woodruff, 99.1, the country you want to be in.
And we welcome you back to Homefield Advantage, brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming and Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Also have to give a quick shout out to Union, as well as Les Schwab Plains Tires, as well as Benedict's Ace and Market, Heritage Auto of Chevrolet, and the station on Main. Moving on in our show, I got a chance to talk with Evanston Red Devil golf coach Jerry Carroll as he took us through the spring golf season and how things are looking for that crew. Here's that interview right now. Here with Evanston Red Devils golf coach Jerry Carroll. Coach Carroll, you guys are in the thick of the spring season. Last time we talked to you, you were getting ready to go to a tournament in Rock Springs. I know you guys have played in Kemmer as well. Talk to me about how the season's kind of gone since the last time we had a chance to check in with you.
Well, I've been very pleased actually with the season. We know that spring season, due to weather concerns and courses being open, is always a challenge for Evanston golf. But since we started, we went to Rock Springs. Our girls won the Rock Springs golf tournament. We had Marley Torres, 84, take second behind Isabel Salas. And then Maddie Brown brought her score down to a 90. We got Emmy Fessler, who shot a 121, and that gave us a 295 to beat the next best team, which was a 308 Star Valley. So very pleased. Our girls have shown improvement and quick improvement. And then our boys, they took fourth overall, but for me it was a pretty good fourth because Riverton came. They had 3 seniors on their team from last year. They won the tournament. Rock Springs took second, and they also had seniors on their team, and Laramie took third, and they shot a 335 to take third. And then we took fourth with no seniors and a 343. Riker Lind was second overall to Parker Paxton, who just has been incredible to beat. But Riker Lind shot a 74. And so I saw a great improvement at the Rock Springs. I was pleased with that, and I thought that was a good tournament for us.
Coach, this season really is kind of an indicator season. It's a measuring stick to kind of show you where you guys are as you head into the fall season in a few months' time. Can you tell me what indicators you're seeing from this spring season that's making you excited for the fall season?
Well, the indicators that we just had, we go through and we start, and our kids were shooting in the 90s and the hundreds for our boys. Our girls were definitely over 100 on the very first tournament. And the indicator we had this time, we went on Friday, we just got under pretty tough conditions at Kemmer. We had our girls, Marley Torres shoot an 87, Maddie Brown shoot an 87, and Emmy Fessler dropped 10 strokes off of hers. And so right now, the improvement for our girls, if we can get them down into the low 80s, which it looks like we're going to have them there. We might be in the high 70s by the end of summer. That would be our goal. And then for our boys, Riker Lynn was actually in a golf tournament in southern Utah, a 2-day 36-holer. And so we had Cade Brady as our number one. He shot 81 and tied for the lead at Fossil with 7 teams there. Then Parker Green, who's come down he was shooting 110 at the beginning. Now he's shooting 87. Jackson Hall's in the 80s. So without Riker there, we had 3 boys in the 80s. And it looks like we're gonna get down and be a force, but it also looks like we're going to have to find that 4 and 5 man to really work hard this summer, and we may be relying on one of this year's freshmen, like a Brady Schmidt or a Tyler Peterson, to take in those spots.
Coach, there's only a few more tournaments left. Talk to us about what the remaining schedule looks like for spring golf.
The remaining schedule is a good one, and it all just depends on if you go there and if the conditions are good for golf. We're going to go to Green River, which is a nice 18-hole course. It'll be a good challenge. We're going there Wednesday. You can see the high temperatures 40, but hopefully we'll have a good mix there, and we'll have a good tournament. The next tournament is probably the most important of the spring. We're going to go to Star Valley, and we're going to play where they're going to host state at for next year. So that's a really extremely important one. And then the last one will be a Jackson tournament, and I think we're going to play the old Strutting Grouse course. And the Jackson tournament is just like one of those treats where a kid gets to go play a course that he normally wouldn't be allowed on or wouldn't be able to afford to go to. So we're real pleased that Jackson's willing to let our kids come play there.
Coach, you mentioned only 3 more tournaments left. It sounds like a blast wrapping the season up. Talk to me a little bit about what the expectations are of these kids in the summer. Is there a program that you guys have them on? How do you keep them now that they are in golf shape and in the, pardon the pun, but in the swing of things? How do you keep them there?
Well, one of the things that we've added to our program is we recently said we need to go to a state tournament, a state event, a state association. And 2 years ago, we went to Buffalo, Wyoming for the Wyoming State Am. Last year, we went to Hewlett, Wyoming, Devil's Tower in the Wyoming State Match Play. So the kids had to continue to practice and work because they'd have a goal to do in the summer. This year, the Purple Sage is hosting the Wyoming State Am, and all of our kids have been asked to get into that tournament and be player ready. And so that should be the middle of July. And so our kids should be working and striving to do the best they can on their home course at the Wyoming State Am. And so I think that'll keep them motivated to continue to practice.
That is Coach Jerry Carroll, head coach for Evanston Red Devil Golf. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Congratulations on the great results and best of luck the rest of the way. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Hey, I just appreciate you calling and talking about golf. We got great kids, and they're great examples for our school. And go Red Devils.
Big thank you to Coach Jerry Carroll for joining us on Homefield Advantage. And we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about 2 local athletes making state headlines. You're tuned in to Homefield Advantage, brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming and the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Founded in 1938 with hopes and dreams of serving the Bridger Valley, Benedict Trading Company was started. Now 85 years and 3 generations later, Benedict's Ace is still serving the Bridger Valley. At Benedict's Ace, you'll find all your home improvement needs. If you're wanting to update the color of your walls, they have all the supplies you need. Changing or fixing your faucet or needing to change out a light fixture can be done with ease. Time to add a backyard paradise? Stop in at Benedict's Ace for all your barbecue, patio furniture, lawn maintenance, and gardening needs. Stop in and visit their friendly staff at 1080 North Highway 414 in Mountain View.
At Reese Auto Service in Lyman, you will find highly skilled mechanics who will get the job done right the first time. They work on anything from light line jobs of tire alignments, suspension work, and oil changes to heavy line jobs of engine replacement, differentials, and all powertrain components. Make sure all your recreational vehicles are working at top speed by getting them checked at Reese Auto Service in Lyman so your time having fun doesn't end early. Reese Auto Service, 541 State Highway 413, Lyman.
When it comes to professional propane service, you can always count on the team at T7 Propane in Woodruff. With a focus on safety, quality product, and excellent service for each customer, you'll always call T7 first. When you work with the professionals at T7 Propane, you're working with the best. For all your propane needs, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, Utah, 435-793-4208.
Welcome back live inside Homefield Advantage presented by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming and Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. And a few more sponsors to thank: Reese Auto, Stacy's Repair, T7 Propane, and First Bank of Wyoming. We couldn't do any of this without any of y'all. So big thank you to you guys out there. And Elin, we have 2 athletes in Uintah County that are making noise. And let's hop into that.
Yeah, over on wyopreps.com, they have the WyoPreps Athletes of the Week. They do award this to a boy and a girl. And in the girls, Cody Allred, she's from Green River. Well, it says she's from Green River, but she's actually from Mountain View because Green River, she plays softball for Green River. Of course, if the name Allred sounds familiar, that is the sister of Gus and Hank Allred, those 2 guys who really put the Evanston Outlaws on the map. But right now, she is up for the Female Athlete of the Week for April 29th, 2024. And by the way, you can vote at wyopreps.com. Just look for the link that says who should be the WyoPreps Athlete of the Week for 2024 poll, and in parentheses poll. And voting is open until April 20. Voting is open for the next few days. Nominations for the last week are now closed, but we don't care about nominations for last week. We're here talking about this week. So, Cody Allred, Green River Softball, comes from Mountain View, though, went 9 of 12 in 4 games with 8 RBIs, 7 runs, hit for the cycle. That's every hit you can get in one game. So, that's a single, a double, a triple, and a home run. I saw the video of the home run, and it was the home run that got the cycle, which is awesome. She did that in Rock Springs Game 2. Team was 2 for 2, including 1-1 in conference games. And she also organized the Hits Against Hunger food drive for the Green River Food Bank. Wow. So very busy there. On the boys' side, our Evanston's very own Kai Barker went 4 for 4 at Evanston track at the Rick and Wendy Schuler Invite, won the 110 and the 300-meter hurdles, plus the high jump and long jump, and helped Evanston win that one with a team score of 154 points. So again, you can go on and vote for them right now in the standings. Cody Allred is leading in the voting, and Kai Barker currently sits in 4th place, only 9% behind 2nd place. So let's get on there and vote for our own local teams.
Yeah, let's go vote for our Uintah County
athletes.
Athletes. You know, I've met Cody before, great person. You've met Kai, of course, great person. So these kids have worked so hard just in all sports.
Both of them come from great families. Yes. I mean, Scott Allred, the dad over there, he's Cody. He's just absolutely fantastic. Mom is great too. Of course, Kai Barker's dad is Roy Barker. He gives a lot of time to the kids and at the high school. He coaches girls basketball. He coaches. He's on the football coaching staff. He's also the head track coach. So yeah, both of them come from great families. Both of them just great kids.
Yeah, great kids in general. And that will wrap it up for this edition of Home Field Advantage. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the student section on mylocalradio.com and the My Local Radio Evanston YouTube channel. Also, you can hear live here on KNYN and then the re-air on KADQ. That'll do it. Anthony Colasuno.
Elon Olive.
Signing out.